Hello, and welcome back to a new episode of Real Life All Day Everyday Podcast. I am your host, Morgan.
And I am your co host, Jennifer.
It's good to have you here today, Jennifer.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Mhm. So, you do anything fun for the new year?
Fun. Uh, Relaxing is fun. Yes, I did.
Very true.
um, Relaxed, ate some snacks, don't normally eat, and just, enjoyed watching. I didn't actually see the ball drop. I fell asleep. I'm sure that's what happened to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Um, but I did get to see really good performers, singers, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Who was your most favorite?
Oh, really?
Oh, okay, so we're not going to jump right into that.
Sure, I'll tell you.
Who was your least favorite? Let's go with that first.
Well, I can't remember her name, and I couldn't understand a word she sang, so that one. My most favorite? Well, there were a couple, but yeah, my hands down favorite was Luis Fonsi, of course. They were in Puerto Rico, and it was just fantastic. Those people are just so happy and energetic, and oh, it looked so fun.
Yeah.
What was your most favorite performer?
I don't honestly, I couldn't even really tell you because I don't know. I was enjoying all of the music for the most part. So I don't know.
Blake Shelton sang that song that he sings with
Post Malone.
Posty. Yeah,
That actually, yeah, I would probably say that one then.
that was good. Even with that, I wish Posty had been there. That would have been
Yeah.
great. But it's pretty amazing how that kind of a show gets put on like all over the world
Mm-hmm.
because they were in several different countries.
Yeah.
It was impressive. Um, some of the hosts I did not know, but that was okay because it wasn't really about them.
Yeah.
No, it was good. It was nice.
So what do you think about the whole New Year's resolution, New Year, New Me type deal?
Yeah, I'm not. I've done that so many times. It's just, yeah, I'm not doing it anymore. The only thing I've decided is if I'm going to do anything, I'm going to shorten my list of what I expect from myself
Yeah.
to, well, I shortened it to 3 this year. And it's not, you know, in stone, let's say. It's not, it can be changed or be
Yeah.
worded, or I'm not going to hold myself strictly to it because
Right.
some days priorities might need to switch a little bit, you know.
Yeah. No, I totally get that.
But I have done a couple things that I've actually been doing for years, but that really help. Is one thing I do is I stretch before I get out of bed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, having been a former gymnast, I stretching was just part of every day. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I really just do. This doesn't take that long, maybe 5 minutes, just to really stretch. And you can feel your muscles like become more pliable and not so stiff. And it
Yeah.
just really helps to do that before getting out of bed. And then I thought, well, some mornings I might sit there for a couple more minutes and meditate, just like they say, listen to your breath.
Yeah.
But I can't do it too long because then I just want to go back to sleep.
Yeah. Believe me, I know how you are when you get ready to go back to sleep.
Oh, geez, forget about it.
Because I mean, there's times when I'll be at work, and I don't know. You and I we always kind of talk while I'm on break, like texting and there's So times when I know that you're asleep, I'm like, okay, like I'm like 10 minutes in my break. She's definitely asleep. I'll just not bug her.
Well, you never bug me
Well, I
if
know
I hear
that,
the
but
phone. Because like at night, I usually turn off all the um, sounds.
yeah,
So it's kind of dumb. I even take the phone in the bedroom, in my bedroom, because if there was an emergency, I'm not going to hear it because all the volume and everything, notification sounds, I turn it all down. I just
yeah,
basically mute it all.
yeah.
And I read something the other day about that, more that it's better to not take your phone to be anywhere near you when you go to sleep.
hmm
I'll bet you that's what Bob does, I think. And that's smart. I mean, it only makes rational sense you would sleep better if the phone is not anywhere near you.
hmm And who is this Bob?
Oh, I'm not gonna
I'm
reveal
kidding.
who he is. I mean,
I'm kidding. I'm
there's a
kidding.
lot of people named Bob. A lot of Bobs do that. They don't take their phone into, their bedroom, and that's smart.
A lot of Bobs do that. Uh-huh.
And I read years ago how, you shouldn't have a TV in your room or all that stuff.
I mean, I get that. Like 100%, I totally understand that. But I think sometimes you kind of have to have like a TV or a small TV or, something like that in your room just to kind of, on the days when you're sick and you almost can't get out of
At
bed.
least once every time we record.
I mean, you kind of have to have like a small TV or any type of TV or something like that in your room. Just so like on the days that you're sick and you can't get out of bed, there's still something that you can like watch and like stay in the know and I don't know, just to kind of pass time by.
Yeah, I get that too. But you know how these, I'm putting my hands up in quotes, experts, they say, no, none of that. And I'm like, you know what I've decided? I'm my own expert. I'm not going to let some expert tell me. Now, there are certain experts that, yes, I think makes perfect sense to trust their knowledge over my own. I'm going to speak for myself, like a CPA, a medical doctor. That's one thing.
Yeah.
But I know you could sleep with the TV on. It's weird, but you're the best sleeper in the universe. You've slept through so much noise in hospitals when you've been in there for surgery, and um, ever since you were, let me think you had your third brain surgery. The first 2 months, you were awake every 2 hours around the clock, and when you were awake, you were crying. And I stayed sane. How did that happen? But then, after that third surgery, I think it was, you slept through the night. I used to sneak in there and just like get as close as I could to see if you were still breathing. And you sleep so good.
Yeah.
And that's great. That isn't me.
No, that's definitely not you.
And you are just like that. You're just like, you don't let anybody mess up your sleep. When you're tired and your body's like, it's time to go to sleep, you're done.
Yeah. And you're the complete opposite because even if I have to wake up early in the morning, you're up until who knows what time. Sometimes I think it's usually 3 or 4 in the morning.
I'm not going to reveal, but sometimes I do my best thinking at that time, or I'm like thinking about the week, or I'm writing. I ought to be writing a book because I feel all calm, like from midnight to 3. I just feel so calm and able to accomplish things. It's a weird thing. I don't like it either because I'd rather have the same kind of sleep hours that you and your sister and brother-in-law have, which are normal.
Yeah.
And then there's this other side of me that's like, there's so much to accomplish yet in life. I got to use as much time as I can. I can't just sleep, but that doesn't make rational sense, I know, to you. But there are people out there, maybe some of our audience, who think like I do.
Yeah, could be.
Oh, Maisie is number 2 in the universe for when it comes to sleeping.
Yeah.
Of her, what do you say, species? The puppy dog can sleep.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I mean, they're like dogs in general. They're usually supposed to sleep most of the day. I think if I
yeah.
remember right, the last time I Googled it, because you were kind of concerned. I think they're supposed to sleep at least get at least 18 or 19 hours of
I
sleep a
know,
day,
it's
which
ridiculous.
it that does seem kind of ridiculous, but I do think it makes sense if you have an active dog or an active pet.
Yeah.
That's always when it's up, it's moving around, and I don't know. I mean, of course,
Hey, you stay
you have
here.
those kinds of animals that
Maisie,
are just
you
kind of
stay
like
here.
they just sit there and they don't do anything while they're awake.
Yeah.
But
Well, she likes to play at night. She'd rather sleep all day and play at night.
I think it would be the complete opposite if you didn't stay up late.
Okay. Are you blaming me? I'll try. I'll try harder this year.
So have you cooked anything good lately?
Yeah, today I cooked something that I found in a Facebook reel. And I think that's the first time I've made something that I, you know what? Did I find that? Or did Bob find that? I can't remember which one of us did. But so the guy put 3 chicken breasts in a crock pot and then a bottle of Olive Garden Italian dressing, a cup of chicken broth, spices, and a block of cream cheese.
And you put hot sauce in it too, didn't you?
Hot sauce? I put some of that chili flakes.
You put the chili flakes, but I thought there was hot sauce in
Oh no, me put hot sauce? Are you crazy, Morgan?
it. No, maybe not.
No, I would put Frank's Red Hot next time. And I would also put another cup of chicken broth. Anyway, we cooked that for 4 hours and it was delicious.
Yeah,
It's
it
really
did turn
good.
out
Oh,
pretty
shredded it and stuff. And
good.
there's a few little things I think I'd tweak, but it was so good.
Yeah.
We didn't eat 12 grapes, Mark.
Nope.
That's one of those symbols of the new year for 12 months of good luck. Do we still have time to eat them?
I mean, there's 5 minutes left in the day, and there's 364 days left in the year.
Oh,
So,
stop.
you know,
We do
you
it.
you have time to eat 12 grapes.
I know, but I thought you were supposed to eat them like, I don't know, was it midnight right after it turned to the new year? I can't remember, but oh well.
That was like almost 24 hours ago, yo.
Oops. Okay, we'll have to do our own symbols of good luck for.
I think we already kind of, yeah, we've probably done something that is good luck through for the year.
Yeah, I can't think of it, but yeah, I think you're probably right. So that was that. And what else am I going to cook? Oh, tomorrow we'll probably have tacos, chicken tacos.
That would be good.
But the rest of the week isn't planned. Oh, one other day will be planned because we have leftover ham. So I don't know
Yeah,
what I'm going to make with that, but it's so cold this week. Probably some kind of soup.
yeah. We were talking about a soup a little while ago.
Yeah, did it have ham in it?
No, it didn't have ham in it.
Oh, well, the soup's going to have ham in it. You know what we could make that's really good?
Hmm.
What are they called? Use French toast, Monte Cristo. ham.
Mm-hmm.
We could use chicken. And then you put it between the French toast with Swiss cheese and jelly, jam,
Mm-hmm.
cook it. That's a great idea. I'm going to jot that down.
Why don't
Monte
you,
Cristo.
why don't you just give yourself a pat on the back? You came up with that idea, talking about it, just barely, for us to have. I didn't say anything about it.
Just going to write it on here. Monte Cristo sandwiches. Yeah.
I wonder how many hours in the day tomorrow it's going to take for you to lose that piece of paper.
Stop it. It's in a notebook. Morgan, you're always making fun of me writing notes, but that's just what writers do.
I know that's just what writers do, but also nowadays you can add things to your Google Keep.
Yeah, but I don't like being on the phone for everything or the tablet. I mean, my eyes don't like that.
I mean, you can set it so it's a comfort. It's at the eye comfort setting. That way, it's not so much of the blue light, but it's like a more comfortable lighting.
Well, there's something about writing that I like. I like actually writing, and I like paper, and I like recipes on cards and not on the phone or the tablet. Sometimes I like them on there, but I mean, I grew up when you had recipes on recipe cards and in books, and you didn't do it from a digital
Well,
device.
that's because digital devices were barely a thing.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't even say Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
And Happy New Year night. I didn't want to say Eve because last night was Eve, but it's been a nice day. Nice day.
Yeah, it has been. It's kind of funny that I wasn't expecting to be off on New Year's Day.
Oh yeah, that's been nice. That's a nice change for you.
Yeah, actually it is, even though it's the middle of the week.
I know. I keep feeling like I don't know what day it is. Like, is it gonna be the weekend tomorrow? No.
Yeah, I wish. No.
Oh, tell them how you shredded the chicken,
Well,
which is how the guy in the recipe said to do it.
he didn't say to do it that way. He
He,
had something
oh yeah, he
else.
used a hand mixer.
Well,
We had
yeah,
a,
he used a hand mixer, but we used a stand mixer.
oh yeah, because we had to because we don't know where the hand mixer is. Is that why?
Well, I think so. I don't know.
I just don't see it in my mind's eye because, like, I
Yeah.
don't think we hardly ever use it.
No, I don't.
Maybe
I think you're right.
Steamer.
I think you're right. I mean, honestly, I know that you have always followed by the rule of, um, of it's got, so much life left in it and all this stuff
Mm-hmm.
with certain things, and that it's supposed to last your lifetime.
Oh
But
my
in theory,
goodness.
in the reality of it, it's the appliance's lifetime.
I know they
So,
should.
I mean, I'm not saying that we need a new mixer or saying that we need a new hand mixer or something. I mean, but it is good to kind of update some of the appliances every now and then.
Well, the KitchenAid. I love KitchenAid. I always have.
Yeah.
My grandmother Nana had a KitchenAid. Um, I love it. Mine has attachments for grinding meat and spiral cutting vegetables and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But last time that I did put some meat in there to grind, some metal shavings were coming out. So I need to write to KitchenAid because they're guaranteed for life.
Yeah.
These mixers and
Well, but I don't think necessarily you would have to, like, you could write to KitchenAid and see if you could get a new mixer that way, or if they still make that type of, that kind of version, and if it's changed at all, you could just go get a new meat grinder.
oh, but I think it's part of the mixer.
I don't think so because it would have to be like the metal part that the meat goes through. Because that's like a separate attachment.
Yeah,
That's
you have to put the meat grinder thing on there, and then you screw it in with this certain screw.
well, yeah, but
Um,
the screw itself just goes straight through there, so it doesn't go through the grinder of the meat grinder. It's an entirely separate piece that's like up higher.
yeah, I'll have to
So
call. Maybe I'll just call them and ask them. Maybe they have had this issue in the past, and oh yeah, they have all kind of models of these things.
yeah,
So I mean, I like mine, but they have all all kinds, and all colors.
I mean, if anything, at most, what they might do is they'll send you like a coupon
Oh,
to get so much off of a new meat grinder
they will take care
edition.
of it. I'm telling you, they guarantee their products, and that's a great brand, a great company.
I know, but I'm saying like in general, if it still is usable,
Yeah.
you can still plug it in and it still works. They're probably not going to replace it.
Well,
If
I'm
it's
not
just that one
expecting it.
certain thing that you're having issues
You
with.
think I'm expecting them to replace it? I didn't say they had to
I'm
replace
not saying
my whole
that.
mixer. Well, whatever the problem is, I do expect them to fix it.
I know, but then they're probably going to ask you how long it's been going on for.
Yeah,
And you say it's been going on for longer than they anticipate. That's
and
that's nowadays it's not how warranties on things work.
oh,
So if you didn't have like a warranty on the KitchenAid or something, if you did, that would have expired years ago.
you think so? I
I
said it's for the lifetime of the mixer. We'll see. I'll call and we'll find out. Right? Sound good?
You'll call and you'll
Oh
find
yeah,
out.
I will call. Oops.
Because it takes two people to call KitchenAid and talk about a stand mixer.
Sad that it didn't snow for Christmas. I still feel like we haven't gotten any big kind of snow. It's like I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad at Mother Nature. I just don't understand where the snow is. I mean, that makes my life, my winter so happy, and now I'm just waiting, 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 which means like I don't believe the weathermen anymore. Mm-mm, just can't believe them. You think it'll snow tomorrow?
If it snows tomorrow, I won't be upset, but I'm also gonna just be like wanting the snow to melt.
Why?
Because
It's winter time, and this place is gorgeous with snow. Okay, sorry.
I mean, I guess, but
I know if you have to work outside, snow is maybe not, unless you're skiing, of course. Then it's great.
you on skis though,
No, I asked you yesterday if you wanted to learn how to snowshoe.
and I never answered you
You
because
said
I wasn't
no.
sure. Yeah,
Why? Why not?
I mean, you don't have to learn how to snowshoe. All you do is strap your feet and shoot, a snowshoe, and then just go up to a mountain that has snow.
A big tennis racket or something to snowshoe. Well, I thought snowshoeing might be kind of not exactly fun, but a good way to exercise outside in the winter. I mean, once it actually snows, it might be safer than trying to walk outside in shoes.
I mean, yeah, but actually, you know what?
What?
You have those like spike things that you can put on your shoes when you go out somewhere.
Yeah, I don't feel like I feel safer like if I'm on ice and stuff, but I don't know. I'm just saying snowshoeing for something different to do.
Saying saying snowshoeing. saying snowshoeing is something different to do is kind of like saying going cross country skiing is fun. And trust me, even if we were to go cross country skiing, you probably would be like terrified.
I wouldn't be terrified. It wouldn't be like speed skiing down a mountain.
You probably would end up speed skiing down a mountain. The one time that I went cross country skiing, believe me, it was crazy.
I thought it was boring. Like just you're basically walking in skis on the snow,
Yeah,
and
but
there's no big hills or anything.
unless you go to the right spot.
Yeah, you and I should not be out doing that. At least not together. If we were with other people, maybe, because knowing us, well, first of all, we would get lost,
Yeah.
and second of all, one of us would go down some place hill we're not supposed to.
I mean,
It'd probably be me, but
it probably would be you. That's the thing about you and I is when the other person does something kind of like random or silly when we're out doing something, the other person has to make fun of them because it's just like, how do you get lost in your own city?
I don't know. But we've done it. Oh, are you talking about me?
Yeah, you.
Ah,
You're usually the GPS navigator.
I got lost when we drove back to Ohio. Yes, that's true. It was nighttime. I hadn't been there in many years. That was hilarious. Julie didn't think so, but
No. We just gotta make sure next time we go out there that we actually have something with us that's like a GPS.
oh, true. If we're driving, that is.
Yeah, that actually is very true. If it's just you and I, we're probably gonna want to fly.
Okay.
But I mean, that's the only thing is how else would we get out there? We have to fly or drive. So it's either going to take a couple days for us to drive out there, or it's going to take us not even a full day to get out there and flying out there.
Train might be fun.
No, I don't think a train would be fun for me.
Oh, okay. I wonder if there's an old-fashioned train where, it's like the olden days and you just travel just to travel and it's not a big hurry and they serve like fancy dinners and stuff. That'd be cool. Watch old movies.
I mean, you're probably right about that. There's got to be some type of train that does that. Train
I
company.
may have to look into that. I've looked at trains before, but not for like a old time train trip.
But also think about it this way. I mean, just like with flying, trains are very similar because you get on either the train or you get on the plane, you can't get off. It's going to keep going. And so if you get, motion sickness, if you get, I don't know, dazed about where you're at or something like that, there's nowhere for you to go.
Well, what do you think I'm gonna do? Jump off the train?
No, but
Yes, you do.
you'll probably enter like a panic mode where you're like, what can I do now?
Oh, I'd be fine with the train. I'd be exploring the whole thing and talking to all the people that work on it and finding out all kinds of interesting things. It'd be an adventure. Great adventure.
An expensive adventure.
Well, that's
Not
life.
like, yeah, that's life because everything nowadays is pretty expensive.
True. that's part of our world we live in. We're not aliens, so we have to live by the rules of this world.
Yeah.
Oh, the sad news today. I had no idea because I haven't been watching the news. You
hmm
can tell us about it.
Celebration in New Orleans.
Celebration.
Well, what was supposed to be a
It's
celebration.
supposed to be a big football game.
Yeah. College football playoff.
So sad that somebody drove down the street there and just with the intention of hurting people.
Yeah. Yeah, for real. I honestly, I mean, I can't even fathom what all the families are going through right now, especially all of the um, police officers and FBI that's now involved in all of it.
Well, yeah, and a couple of police officers were hit and they're in the hospital.
hmm
I thought the saddest thing I saw when I actually did turn on the news, because I'm not going to listen to the news all day, because it can get very depressing. I don't think it's healthy to, like, for me anyway. We had that on for what, an hour and a half probably.
Yeah,
Then I said, we need to watch something else because it's just not good to have that keep seeping into your brain and your thoughts. But they showed that, or they said that there were some families who couldn't find their loved ones,
hmm
and they checked all the hospitals and they weren't there. I'm not sure what that meant, if they maybe had been killed and were just lying on the ground.
yeah,
I don't know, but that they showed one person that was covered, that was lying on the ground, and it was very sad to see.
yeah. Well, because they were saying something like unaccounted for, and also like something as as scary as that. They even said that sometimes it takes time because to like identify the victims
Mm-hmm.
because of how it happened. So it's probably going to end up taking a few days before the other family members um, find out. So the families are just stuck in this state of the unknown.
It's not cool.
I'm all for like a little bit of like, a little bit of party and excitement and stuff like that. But when it comes to something like this, I am not one to ever think about wanting to go to a big city around the holidays like this and celebrate something that should be celebrated because there is always like that kind of risk.
Yeah, there's risk. There's risk everywhere, though, right?
I mean, yeah,
I mean, there's risk in grocery stores,
yeah,
like what happened in Colorado a couple of years ago, and there's just risk.
yeah,
You never know when one. We're not going to talk about the details or the suspect or anything about this news item because I don't want to get into the, I guess you would call it the politics of media,
yeah,
how they report things and how reporters ask the same questions over and over when they obviously know no details can be excuse me, revealed because it's an investigation.
yeah,
It's just ridiculous. But you just don't know what people are planning during these big events. I don't know if there's a silver lining in this at all. Usually I'm the one who could find the silver linings, but I think I'm at a loss with this one.
yeah,
Just have to remember these people in our prayers and put our own good out into the world to make
Yeah.
it a better place.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, it's like that kind of age-old saying where it's like if you make, I don't know how, like, I feel like the wording of it kind of changes, but if you can make an impact on, um, one, like 3 to 5 individuals out of 10 or something like that, it's better that you made the 3 or 5 out of 10 individuals days or whatever it could have been
Mm-hmm.
like there, as compared to all the rest of the 7, because maybe obviously it is kind of hard to like please 10 different people, right?
Right.
So, but then that's the other thing is, I mean, we're talking about something that is very, very serious, and um, everybody's dealing with it because we're all a part of the human race and we're humans. I mean,
Right.
obviously, we all make mistakes and things like that, but
But this wasn't that.
this wasn't that. And the unfortunate part about it as well is that they can't get answers now from that one individual.
I know. And yeah, that's a sad thing.
I
I
mean,
always, I
I,
know they had to shoot him. I guess they had to shoot to kill, but I wonder about that all the time.
I mean, I think at that point, if they don't do that, which I mean, at that point, it's up to their chief above them that gives them the command to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But in that scenario, it's almost as if you're that person above that officer or whatever is giving them the opportunity to decide what they want to do. And so, um, I can see it from from a perspective of injuring. Yes, just injuring. I can see that, they injure the suspect and they go to the hospital, they recover, they go to jail for as long as they need,
Mm-hmm.
they serve time in a psych ward, something like that. I don't know. But you're basically only injuring them so that way they can get healthier. And who knows what'll happen eventually when they're healthier and this whole thing is done with them, or but
Well,
then if
yeah.
on the flip side of it, where it's shooting to kill, you're not going to get the answers out of them.
I guess in this case, it was like they had already shot a couple of law enforcement officers.
Yeah.
So in that case, I understand it. And I guess it was a gunfight
Yeah.
basically, and they knew then that to protect the people, a lot of people who were out still, that's what they had to do. But you're right. Now we won't get answers, but they are researching him, and one of those news reporters had uncovered quite a lot of interesting information. That's all I can say. And
Well, and I guess another important piece of information that they said was that they are almost positive, like 100% positive, that they didn't act alone.
oh, true. That's
So,
true.
but then that's also the crazy part is they have to deal with this wide range of as many people were there and try and narrow down and stuff like that.
Well, I'm sure if we watch the news tomorrow, things have progressed and maybe they have more information.
But on a lighter topic, You had mentioned that you wanted to talk about petroleum jelly.
Yes. I watched a YouTube video channel of these two dermatologists, and these guys were talking about all kinds of things, but they brought up petroleum jelly. And I have this huge plastic jar of it, and they were saying all the things that it's good for, and it's just a great product. And I also watched that one Dr. Dre.
Uh-huh.
It's a female dermatologist, and she had espoused all the good things about what did she call it, work? How did she say it?
Vaseline.
Vaseline, because she's talking about the name brand.
She literally can't pronounce Vaseline, and I'm like, it's not a Z, it's an S.
But these guys were also laughing, saying on the label it does say petrolatum underneath part of it. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. Yeah. So this is just an off-brand. This is Kroger brand. Petroleum jelly, and then underneath it says white petrolatum skin protectant. And that could be petrolatum or petrolatum. I don't know, and I don't care. But it's petroleum jelly. They were saying it's a great moisturizer. It can help to protect the skin barrier. It's really good for your lips. People are doing this. They've been doing it for a while. This slugging, where they slather this petroleum jelly all over their face. I don't know when they do it or how. I can't do it. It's just, I tried it once. I just put a thin layer, but I just felt so greasy, and I just had to wash my face about 10 times in a row to get it all off. But they had all kinds of little uses for it. So I have to find their channel and put a link to it on our Facebook.
So you went through all that effort to try something out, and then you were like, I can't do this. So you backed out completely.
I did try the slugging, but I didn't back out. I tried it.
Yeah, but you said it felt gross or something, and you like washed it all off at that point.
Well, you never can really wash it all off.
Well, true, but
I do use it. Like if I feel rough, dry spots on my face or wherever, I just put a little bit here and there.
Mm-hmm.
And I have some hand cream that's like more of a cream, but it is still petroleum jelly. It has other things in it, and it's really good, and it doesn't feel greasy. But I had to laugh because they mentioned, like, women, they like to buy these skincare products that are like $100 or $200, and you just get a jar of this. It's inexpensive, but it's very effective. They use it when they treat patients, and I'm like, okay, if that's a different two doctors from Dr. Dre, so more verification that it is a good product. And I got this at Kroger a long time ago, probably 2-3 years ago.
And you barely used
it. But I am sure that the DT has it, which we're coming into that. What?
But yes, the DT does have it, but it's like 6 times smaller than that. It's not as big of a container.
Okay, well, still, if you're not going to use it every day, you don't need a huge one like this. But the DT, by the way, everybody, tell them what the DT is, Morgan.
Dollar Tree.
You gotta act more excited about that.
Dollar Tree. No, I can't. I can't act excited about that. What are you talking about?
That was good. I love it. I only wanted to mention one thing about it. Well, now two. Go to the DT to get your petroleum jelly, and if you need a calendar for this new year, 2025, check them out because they have a really good assortment of calendars for $1.25. You have to agree, right?
I mean, Yeah, I don't know.
What?
I just can't stand by going there on a weekly basis
I don't understand why.
because everything is like they have a lot of stuff, don't get me wrong, but it's all like in a way it's fun size or it's like not as many as there would be in a normal package at the grocery store.
That's
But it's
true
a
of some
dollar 50
things.
or $2 less, and I mean, I don't know.
That is true of some things, but hey, didn't we last week get some dumplings from there?
Yes.
They would have been probably twice the price at the grocery store, and they were good. And I checked the ingredients before I even decided to get them because the less ingredients that are in there, the better. And if they're good ingredients, that's even better. And they were really good.
I mean, yeah, they were pretty good.
So yeah, some of the stuff, and you used to always say everything comes from China. It doesn't. Some of it's overstocked from companies in the U.S. There's a lot of misconceptions about it.
Well, yeah, but there's like I mean, every time I'm in there, it always seems to be that on their markdown like shelf or whatever it is,
Uh huh.
there's always some name brand markdown food item that is like months old past the expiration date.
Well,
So it's like, why haven't they just thrown it out? Even though, yeah, they could make a little bit of a profit, but they're not going to make what they bought it for to sell it.
well, that's their problem, right? You don't have to buy it if it's expired. But I did notice when I was in there the other day that they had marked down lots of Christmas items 50% off. And that's
Hmm.
something I haven't seen them do in years past.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. I didn't buy any of it, but that's nice for anybody who wants to. I mean, they had candy canes galore.
Well, it's also because you've even said as well, you don't like getting some of the candy that they have there.
Yeah, some of it I
That
don't
certain
like.
brand,
Balmers. Oh,
Palmer's.
Balmers or
I think it's
Palmers?
Palmer's. I don't
Oh,
think it's Balmer's.
it's yucky. I've tasted it. It's totally yucky. And people buy it, and I wouldn't even have ever given you guys that kind of candy when you were little. No, 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 no. I'm still craving some gummies, like gummy bears or gummy butterflies.
We'll go this weekend maybe and get some. Maybe.
They do have that popping candy, which is really good.
Well,
You put it in your drink, whatever you're drinking, even water. It's fun. Pops makes a cool sound. But yeah, if anybody needs a calendar, check them out. Or planners. The planners are
decent, but they're not
decent. They're
fantastic.
kind of flimsy, but if you
Kind
just
of.
just need a planner, and then pretty soon here there'll be other stores. I'm thinking maybe Staples, Hobby Lobby. They might not too far into the future start marking down their calendars. Maybe some planners. Oh, Joanne Fabric also sells planners, by the way. I know, Morgan, you're always dying to go there, so I thought I'd remind you. Joanne Fabric.
It just every time I go in that
Kidding.
store, man, it's way too freaking quiet.
It
They
is.
have to get they need to get like a radio or something. Or I don't know. I don't even know. Maybe next time I'm in there and it's so quiet, I'm just gonna blast music on my phone
Do they
because
not play music? I've never
no,
really.
they don't. It is just quiet.
Oh, I guess people who sew don't want to be distracted.
It's probably a good thing though because who knows, they might end up sewing their finger to
Ow!
something. You say ow, but you used to like
Oh,
sew
you're
your
talking about.
fingers together.
Ginny and I used to do that. Sew our fingers and then Bling, open them up. uh, it wasn't very, like, we didn't get a whole bunch of skin. We just
Well,
got
yeah.
a teeny bit of skin. Oh boy, that was fun. We did the funnest things. We used to have burping contests before we went to bed. I don't know whoever won.
I'm sure your parents loved that.
I actually don't know if they even knew about it. But, well, instead of looking up a thought, I thought I would just put you on the spot and let you come up with one right now off the cuff. Just something, some thought, something that's on your mind that people would like to ponder about.
Well, I do have one thing that I've always kind of thought about.
What? Sorry. Keep going. Keep going, Morgan.
Whatever goal you might be working on or towards, remember, it's not the goal that matters most. It's the journey and the people you surround yourself with.
I love it.
So
that's good. That's good to remember. And you can really enjoy that journey.
Yeah. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, for me, the reason why I kind of like have been thinking about that lately is because, like, for me in general, I wouldn't be here where I am now at work and stuff like that if it wasn't for the people that I worked with and the people that I see every day.
That's true. And they make your work life better.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah. And I mean, that's another thing that I can kind of like be grateful for, and in the future anyway, is I've always thought about this as well, which it has been kind of important to me to kind of make sure I make those connections of just keeping in contact with people and having made so many friends.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm gonna have lifelong friends, and there might be friends from last year that I don't really talk to much, or stuff like that. So
yeah, it changes as you go through life sometimes.
Yeah.
I really like that thought. Thank you for that.
Yep. No problem.
Well, on our next episode, I want to talk more about Jim Kwik.
Sounds good.
Okay. Just remember that name and it'll be really interesting. I promise it'll be really interesting.
Yeah, you'll probably have more information about it than I will.
Well, yeah, he'll probably send you a link so you can watch one of his podcast episodes.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really interesting guy and very helpful.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Well, we are so glad to spend this time with you guys, and we hope you stay happy, healthy, and safe.
Yep.
Until we talk next time.
Bye.
Bye.